There was a person called Acre among those united people, and he acted like Armenians, a tricky Armenian. How come? All of us know that Armenians are the most ancient nations. You know? Suddenly, he started thinking, what if they cheat me? He didn't escape from war. He stayed still in his place. When Joshua earlier, before the war, ate Passover, this man had never tasted bitter things, because since his birth, he started eating manna, and manna provided different tastes according to the needs, and all nutritious elements exist in it. So if a person needed something, for example, something sweet, he felt sweet taste. If meat, it tasted like meat. So everything needed was in it. This man had never eaten something bitter in his life, and for the first time, Joshua said, "We are chosen by God." I will explain why do I say for the first time. Joshua said, "We are God's people, and God wanted to give us the land where He promised to us." And today we celebrate the Passover, so we eat the Passover lamb, eat bitter greens, which reminds the torture in Egypt, and many other things. Then they ate it, and he didn't murmur. We are talking about Acre. And he didn't murmur. When Joshua said, "We are going to go to war tomorrow, and that war will last 7 days, we must walk 6 days and do nothing. Silently walk around the city and then go to our army." After 7 times of walking around the city, on 6th day, will surround the city, and each person, after listening to the blow of the trumpet, must cry, and the enclosure will collapse, and each one must go straight ahead and occupy the city. He did everything. See, they were united. Listen, I feel danger here. What kind of danger? I want to say, "My Lord, I want to pass through something to reveal inside of me." Because there isn't any situation. When in Facebook I see they hung anyone because of being Christian, I really don't know how do I pray. At that time, I have a special feeling. First of all, I go against that evil thing, against terrorism, against bigotry, and I beg God to end these things. Later, I say, "My Lord, now I'm not in that person's shoes, and I feel safe. The situation makes me an active Christian. What would have I done if I had been there? And what would have I said if I had been hung?" Do you understand? The time must come in order to be revealed. The time comes, then I show who am I. Where are you? Be careful. I want you to be careful and listen carefully. I haven't decided for you to be here and be together, but our God has decided for us to be together and be a home, and I don't know through what we should pass, or the world will pass through what, if today we do not get ready. Why didn't they come without preparation? First get ready, then occupy. My dears, Acre's name means hardship. Hardship. And that's not enough for him to describe that He went through problems, therefore my name is hardship, because at the moment of hardship, his inner chip turns on. Because of this, his name was Acher. To remember that your problem was the hardship. Your problem is hardship, not drug addiction. Your problem is when it is difficulty, when you are in narrow place, when someone takes whatever is yours, when they praise another one, not you, when nobody notices you. In these situations, your inner chip turns on. Remember it. But he explained in another way. Maybe he had said that in the time of problem, I do not murmur, but what did Acher do? When they occupied the city, when entered a house, we know that a city consists of houses. And we know that when an army enters a city, must enter to the houses and buildings to scout everything, to see if there isn't any danger. Only Acher, when entered the city and entered a house, saw a coat which was perfect for him. And difficult situation overcame him. He thought that what would happen if I take this coat? Do you understand? Nothing. Later, there were more than 40 cities where they were supposed to occupy. Each person could take the treasure of the cities according to their shares. From all cities, only nothing must be taken from Jericho. Why? God knows. I can explain it now. For their quality to be shown, yes, a man must be able to plant in order to harvest it later. I can say many things. But if God said, why? No, why? It means, what disturbs you to listen to what I say? When God says something, your soul starts acting. What disturbs you? Your inner voices. Did you understand what must be changed? Maybe someone would say, I'm a rational man. How can I control my mind? Think, but with God's words, try your inner voice, and you will see it will take you into troubles, not in good places. It seems you will have something more, but that thing will be the beginning of destruction. Listen, I know what do I say. I got lessons by the help of God, and I want you to rise in your heart. Yes, I must listen to God's Spirit.